And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Kelly Bates.
No doubt. We have clouds out there, and some of them are sitting right on the ground. Here you go. You can see them for yourself. Yeah, we've got some fog out there. We also have been dealing with rain, and not just rain, but locally heavy areas of rain as a cold front is currently making its way through the region. Visibilities have been reduced in all of everything that's going on between the rainfall rate being high, cutting visibility, and of course that fog. Visibilities along the south coast and now in Providence have dropped to less than 2 miles, and it does indicate a slower late commute. Visibilities down to half mile in Worcester, and that is enough to make a big impact in terms of road travel. I wanted to show you our high temperatures for today because we don't usually top out this warm in the month of December. 57, pretty popular temperature, but we're finding we're holding at that place in most areas. 57 in the interior, along the coast. 56. We have 58 right now in New Bedford. So any precipitation we have stays liquid. No risk of anything freezing up out there. So safe conditions, at least when you view it from that lens. Our winds are currently moving in from the south. That's a warm wind direction for us in southern New England. And that's our insurance policy that we keep these temperatures. And that's going to take us through the overnight too. Here we are on the back end of the precipitation directly associated with this cold front. And that cold front had energy, and that's why it did indeed pop up these showers that were locally very intense at times. We are watching the last of those move on out, and behind it, we do have a chance of a little shower, like a scattered shower between now and say 10. After that, high pressure moves in right back here, takes control, and gives us a whole lot of sunshine for your tomorrow. So here's how we go from now into tonight. We will start to break up that cloud deck as we get close to the midnight hour, and that clearing continues through the overnight, so that by the time you get to tomorrow morning, we should have sun in full force. May bring in a couple of diurnal clouds in the afternoon, but after that, we just stay clear right into Friday. But the difference between Thursday and Friday is going to be temperature. We're looking at much colder air to work its way in on Friday. So again, here's that cold front heading on out to sea, high pressure moving in to take charge. An interesting thing is going to happen. See, all of this energy and activity will then start to back up toward our region, and that may work into our weekend forecast. You can see it on those last frames. That precipitation starts to back up, and that makes for a very tricky weekend forecast. I'll show you what I'm thinking in the extended in just a second. But for your commute for tomorrow, it's all about the sun. Tomorrow morning, temperatures aren't going to be too cold. Yes, 46 is kind of chilly, but it's not the 30s, and 30 degrees is actually your average low, so we're actually going to be much warmer than average. And high temperatures will be peaking at about 52, which means your late commute should be about 50 degrees. Wanted to talk about the tropics because it's weird and it's developing. That area of low pressure that we've been watching for the past 2 days now has maximum sustained winds up to 65 miles per hour. And it could very well within the next 48 hours become our next tropical system, which, by the way, the next name on the list is our O name. It is Owen. So if you know any Owens, we could see a tropical storm Owen sometime in the next 2 days. It's kind of cool. It's not expected to impact any landmass, but meteorologically, it's very interesting. For tonight, rain will end, the fog will clear out, and lows will be dropping to near 44. As we look to tomorrow, lots of sun, still on the mild side, with highs topping out at 52. In my opinion, Thursday is the best day of the week ahead. The weekend, again, a lot of question marks in our forecast, not necessarily for Saturday, but it's Sunday that I'm focusing on. You should know that even though it does look pretty ominous on your 7-day, our chance of seeing anything is only 30%, but I just don't want you to get caught off guard. Of course, we'll be monitoring for it. And